All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our Tensorflow course, and we're still doing our human emotions detection module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Yesterday, if you recall, we did the process of breaking our data set down into shards and then actually saving those shards to a file or a folder that we created. When everything loads up, I can show you the folder that we created over here. I don't know why it's taking so long, so let me show you the folder. Here are the TF records. Now, I did run it overnight, but it didn't save anything because I did have a typo in my file here, and I didn't notice until this morning. So the compiling didn't work. You can see I'm recompiling now. So hopefully that everything goes through. I'm pretty sure to go through everything was done correctly. It was just that typo that we had. But yeah, but moving on from that, now we can run this code and get the creation of sharded data saved to our TF records file. We should have 10 files saved to our TF records folder. Now that we have these files, we can save them to our drive so that we can use them next time for future training. So let's go ahead and see how we can make use of this for our future training. So basically what we did was we actually backtracked. So how we converted everything from the images into bytes so we can save it to our TF records. We're actually going to convert everything back into images from our bytes so we can use them for future training. Basically, we just took a bunch of notes today, bunch of note taking. Let me get down to the part of the code that we actually got to that's going to help us do that. We did some reconstruction data set. This is a tf.data.tf record dataset. File name is the path. These are going to be all the images or all of our shards here that's inside our file. Right here, this is the list of them. This is how we're going to print them to see them. That's just mapping everything, putting everything into this variable here, the recons dataset. And we actually went further to actually implement the steps we're going to use to convert everything back into images. And we parsed everything here. You can see we have a defined parse TF records, an example, a feature description, images, and labels. Then we have our examples here, and then we're going to return the example images and return the example labels. Let me see if I can find exactly where we picked up so I can show you where. So basically, the feature description is what we have in our created example. This is how we define our feature description. Now we have this. Now we have this dictionary, which is made up of our images and labels that I showed you. Let me show you again so you can see. Here, this is our library here, or our dictionary with our images and our labels. So it's going to break everything up and turn them back into images and labels as opposed to bytes. And then we have the data types of the images and labels. Now that I have that, we can return our output, which will be an example images and example labels. So what we're doing here is we're going to take the input example and then we're breaking it up into images and labels while converting these images from bytes back to unsigned integers. So basically, that's what I just said. We're going to take all of these bytes that we had, we're going to break them up, and we're going to designate them to either images or labels, and then we're going to return them back to the original form so we can use them later for further training. So yeah, that was basically what we did today. I was supposed to have the records able to show you, but again, like I said, we did have a typo in the code, so I couldn't show you the records. So I'm running it now. Hopefully everything goes well, which it should. It was just a typo, and I will be able to show you those records being saved tomorrow as a 10 shards, and we can move forward. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.